And now for a taste of things to come.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are live for West Coast Pro Wrestling here today on the YouTubes. I'm not sure if we even... No, we don't. I don't think we have a graphic for this, but I will get one, so it is fine. We are here for West Coast Pro Wrestling Winter Wonderslam, which did take place on December 19th. We are now doing this the day before Christmas Eve. I am your color commentator for the evening, the Heb Man, James Hebert, live, as I am going to make a bit of a graphic here just because why not? And I easily can make it. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the deal, right? As I do this, I literally have no idea about any of these people as far as like things go. I like at this point, me doing a breakdown of the matches to me just doesn't make a lot of damn sense. Because like, why if I don't know the people? Like, I literally only know maybe 2 to 4 people on this entire card total. I know Starboy Charlie, and I barely know his tag team partner, and I know fucking I semi-know Thatcher because I don't get to see enough of him at this point. And I know like one other person that I can't even think of off the top of my head. So that's how we're going to do this. And then, yeah, I'm just going to do it graphics like one at a time. So it's how I'm going to do it. It is what it is. I hope y'all are well. Good to see Safet in the chat as always. Pardon me as I go and do this. By the way, I'm going to run an ad while I do this little graphic, okay? In case you didn't know, we've been doing a lot of shit for the holiday season. And in case you didn't know what we did for the holiday season, here's the holiday trailer for everything that we've done on demand.
And now for a taste of things to come.
about goddamn wrestling. Okay, folks? Okay. There you go. Happy holidays to everybody. And yeah, let's get this show on the roadses as we have the show ready to go. So yeah, we're just going to do one match at a time and see what happens. So I am starting at 13:39. So that's how we're going to be starting this. Good. Have no idea what to expect here. No effing clue. So let's begin this shindig. In fact, let me switch to the other camera. Hello. Me. Where's my fucking light? Oh, god damn it. Did that unplug somehow? Yeah, it did. Stop unplugging on me, you prick. There we go. Hi. In my jammies and shit. That's what I'm doing. Living comfortably. Little collar shirt. Looking semi-proper. I love that this is taking place near a restaurant. Now I'm hungry. There's a restaurant right next door, and I want food now. Titus Alexander and Starboy Charlie. So now I know Titus Alexander. I have been put on to Starboy Charlie in a few different shows now for the LA region. And I really like him and Titus Alexander as a team. So that's one team that I know. And then I know Timothy Thatcher, and I know one other person that I can't name off the top of my head. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Apparently, we got a career on the line. So, yeah, what we'll do is while they're going over the card, I guess, now that that's the part I decided to start. And if I'd have known he was doing that, I mean... All right, now she's about to introduce the things. Graphic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe there's 8 matches total. Unless they added some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, and one more. 8. Hi, 8. Okay, so now we got the graphics in here, and now I don't have to worry about them all show. And yes, happy holidays, everyone. Hi. There you go. Actually, I just realized we could do this all day, the whole show, because it's only me. So why not? Ryan is got some last minute Christmas stuff to do, folks. So he will not be with us, which is fair enough. You know, priorities over passions, as we always say here on the SRS. And here we go. Okay. All right, Raymond Wright. Let me see. Raymond Wright. Do we have a graphic for Raymond Wright? Oh, God, this is an impromptu, isn't it? Okay, Raymond Wright. 5-star Raymond Wright. Or is it Raymond or Raymond? I got to look up now. Gotta look up Raymond Wright. Raymond Wright? Pro Wrestling. Keep in mind, folks, it's going to be a little bit late on the curfew, and I don't want to risk screwing my living arrangement up. So it is what it is. No idea who this person is. He looks like he should be a part of YDMP with the green. Rice, what is it? Hold on, I gotta pause, guys. Sorry, pardon me. I'm just gonna see if I have this fucking graphic because this is starting to piss me off. Checking. I'm making sure I have every graphic because something tells me I missed a match somehow. I don't think so. I can't fucking tell. Give me a second, guys. I really, really wish that they didn't just have an impromptu match of people I have no idea about, and plus they don't have name plates, so I'm not going to have a clue. All right, I'm going to have to figure out, I'm going to have to really listen. Pardon me as I mute. All right, I probably butchered the fuck out of this, but I don't care. That's the best we're going to fucking get, so not my fucking problem. There we go. Independent shows sometimes, man. All right, here we go. We got Bryce Cruz, part of the All Day Crew, from my understanding. I believe we were supposed to have a match with the All Day Crew, but I'm not sure everybody was in here. And here we go, underway with the collar and elbow tie-up, headlock here. Starting it off here. Ooh, front face lock here by 5 Star. Raymond Wright. Now an arm wringer here by Bryce. Nice flip. Okay, that was impressive by 5 Star. Really enjoying this guy. Nice snap nair takeover, though, by Bryce Cruz to get him down to the ground. Definitely don't want to have Raymond Wright go into the agile department from the looks of things. Nice schoolboy, though. He definitely can show he can definitely do some catches catch can. Leg sweep and a lateral press by Bryce Cruz. Raymond Wright goes for an O'Connor roll. Gets all of it. There's 2. First near fall of the matchup. Ooh, definitely an innovative hip toss there. An innovative way to dodge the lariat. And now goes for a Mahi straw cradle. Very nicely executed. Only gets a 2 count. Does 5 Star Raymond Wright. Bryce Cruz tries to go for a body slam. Gets countered. Pushed into the ropes. Not sure what was happening there. Now another bouncing off the ropes here. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Well, there's a miscommunication that I am witnessing here. I'm not sure what's happening. What a big boot. Jesus Christ, Bryce Cruz just stiffed him. Okay. Yeah, right. Cool. Wow. Now a Grizzly Magnum. Okay, they're stiffing each other. I'm not really sure how else to call that. There's what's going on here. 2 count only. Nice back elbow strike by Bryce Cruz. Another lateral press. Gets a 2 count only. Yeah, that was weird as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. Like that was concerning. Elbow strikes now by 5-star Raymond Wright. Now going to bounce off the ropes again. Nice counter of the punch right to the leg. Nice mule kick there. Lariato, here we go. Drop kick, single leg there by Raymond Wright. Clothesline. Nice reversal into a Superman punch. Okay. Into a cover. There's 2 and a kick out by Bryce Cruiser. Raymond Wright is ready to go now. Reverses the lariat. Now got him in a reverse DDT position, possibly looking for the truth or consequences. Got countered. Into an Emerald Flosion by Bryce Cruiser into a cover, and he got him. Emerald Flosion does the victory in for one half of the tag team. Was not expecting to see an Emerald Flosion pick up a win, but that's absolutely what we got. And what a finish that was. Good showing there for Bryce Cruiser. And there we go. First match has taken place. Yes. 30-minute time limit. Okay, let's see who's coming out now. Again, I have no idea who everybody is. Alan Angels as well. Alan Angels is on this card. I love that they just, by the way, I love that they're doing this where there's arcade stuff. They got an air hockey thing behind the ring, and they got a basketball thing in the ring. Okay, we got women's action here. Mia Sweets. So I assume this is the match we're about to call. Mina Sweets taking on Miko Alana. America's Sweetheart. Okay. That is a nickname of all time. All right. Yep. That's a name. Never heard. I don't know. I mean, listen. You do you. You do you. There you go. Yeah, we'll go wide and then big. And now here comes Miko Alana. Bro, what a venue. They got a restaurant. I mean, honestly, a show like this is good enough for me. Like, you got a restaurant right next to it? I mean, shit. That's what I want. I'm paying attention to the fact that they got a goddamn restaurant here. Like, I want a wrestling show that, like, right next to a fucking sandwich shop establishment. That would be great. Hell, gives me ideas to do shows. I may hit up some of the indie friends we made along the way to maybe do a Maybe do a show near a restaurante. Bell rings, we're underway. First women's contest of the matchup. We actually, the graphic is still there. That's nice. All right, anyway, collar and elbow tie-up into a headlock takeover by Miko Alana. I mean, you can't miss her name because her name is still there. As Mia Sweets is trying to get back on her vertical base. Up there goes the graphic. Hammerlock here by Mia Sweets. Mia is very sweet. Sweet and whatnot. Very sweet. And apparently she's the sweet tart of America. I noticed she is dressed like a old school waiter, like back in the 60s. Or at least there's some inspired gear there. Like almost like she's from that era, dresses like she's from that era. Good wrestling, though, between these two ladies. Good mat wrestling exchanges. Now both women getting back to a vertical base here as they try to power each other out of their respective holds. The show is 3 hours and 11 minutes, or at least it so says. I think that's not including the timer, so I think it's like 2 hours 50. So, got 3 hours of wrestling action to look forward to, folks. Headlock takeover here by Miko, sorry. Mina. Nice Irish whip. Up. Another snap nair here by Miko Alana. Tried to go for a sliding D lariat. Got countered. Now a crucifix pin. Only got a 2 count. Tried to go for a lariat. I mean, you knew that was not going to work on a big woman like Miko. Mia Sweets now getting countered. Ooh, kick right to the leg, though. Double stomp to the hands. And a flatliner. That's actually brilliant combination offense here by Mia Sweets. Only gets a 2 count. Miko clutching her jaw here. Irish whip. Ooh. Holds the Irish whip in place. Does not want to get whipped. I mean, to be fair, also, Miko Alana is a very big woman. Nice gut wrench suplex. Very well executed by the big woman. And now going to go for the sliding D one more time. Gets all of it. Very nicely executed by Miko. Into a kick out by Mia Sweets. Miko now trying to stay in the focus here. Just that's what she's got to do here is try to keep the momentum on her side. Knife edge chop. Jesus, you could hear that all throughout the small little gymnasium here. Forearm shots right to the back. Now she's going to do another knife edge chop. Oh, boy. Mia Sweets now not feeling so sweet after that, I'll tell you. Going to take a one-way trip to the pain train. Now an uppercut here. Follow up by Miko. And now Mia Sweets trying to fight herself out of the corner. Miko Alana. Nice reversal into a forearm shiver. Back elbow. And a snap suplex. Brilliantly executed there by Alana. Into a cover and a kick out. Mia Sweets still in this one. Miko still applies pressure. Not giving her a moment to rest. Looks like she's going to go for yet another maneuver here. Irish whip. Ooh, okay. Mia Sweets pulling a little TJP, holding herself into the bottom and top, middle and top rope. Nice swinging neck breaker. Very well executed there. Into a cover and only gets a 2 count after the swinging neck breaker. Little spider clutch to the ropes was not bad in the slightest. Love to see that. Haven't seen that in a while, actually. Good knife edge chop here by Mia Sweets. Gonna go for it again. One more time. Oh, open palm strikes now. Now, ooh, and a grizzly magnum. A little combination of chops. Open palm, knife hand, and grizzly magnum combination there by Mia Sweets. Woman definitely showing she can hit hard. Now shoulder thrusting. Miko into the corner. And now Mia trying to maintain the offense. You can tell she's hurting her shoulder, just shoulder barging herself into the corner. You know what I'm going to do? Oh, she's going for a suplex of her own. I don't think she's going to get that big woman up for a suplex, though. Miko's not going to let that happen, using her lower center of gravity to counteract it. Mia Sweets was going to try to go for what looked like a crossroads attempt, got countered into the short arm lariat, possibly looking for the triple short arm lariat combination. Oh, wait a minute. Double underhook, possibly looking for gory bomb. Got countered into a nice lucha arm drag there by Mia Sweets. Miko into the corner now. Mia Sweets tried to go for a charging avalanche splash. Got countered. And now Miko going to try to go for it again. Picked her up. Here it is. Gory bomb. Got all of it into a cover. Lateral press. And a 2 count. Okay. There you go. I actually thought that was it. Really did. Honestly, considering what they were doing, what they were setting up for, I thought that would be the finish, but no. Mia Sweets showing she definitely has heart. Miko Alana still maintaining offense. Sweetheart now just hammering Fist of Fury into Miko. Miko tried to go for a lariat, and a huge lariat takes the big woman down finally. Mia Sweets coming back here. Irish whip, possibly looking for it. Oh, final cut. Final cut hit by Mia Sweets. This time a kick out here by Miko. Now, look at this. Going to go for a charging attack here as Mia Sweets. Oh, was going to try to go for a Shining Wizard. Oh! A low-key maneuver. The back kick right to the back of the head. Specifically, it's the one where he feigns a kick. He feigns the Shining Wizard, then comes back around with the back kick. That was not expecting that, and she did that perfectly. Only gets her a 2 count, though, for Mia Sweets. Miko trying to get back up here. Tried to go for a high kick to finish things off. Only to get countered. Miko trying to look for a German suplex of sorts. Got countered again. Oh my God, what a wheelbarrow German there by the big woman here. Miko Alana. Brilliantly executed here, and this might be all she wrote here. Gonna go for a double underhook. Oh, double underhook pile driver, and that might be ball game, and it is. Miko Alana with a hell of a win and a hell of a statement victory here against Nina Sweets. Miko Alana with a big dub. Good match. Good match, good match. That finish was crazy, by the way. That was a good finish. I've not seen people try to utilize the double underhook pile driver like that. So very nicely done. Can't remember the last time I saw somebody use that, actually. So Miko Alana bringing back a old school classic pile driver there. Don't mind me as I pour myself soda. If I'm calling the show myself, man, I gotta keep myself hydrated. I say that as I drink diet soda, which is probably not the most hydrating thing in the world. See what's next here. Let's see who the what the next matchup is here. Just making sure. Okay, so we got tag team action here. This is the 6-man tag. So this is Louie, Jason Xavier, and Carmelo Romero. Don't know who any of these guys are. So going in here blind here, folks. While I'm at it. Speaking of not going in blind. There we go.
Xavier said some very harsh words on social media leading to this as we await the arrival of the young man day.
Wow, hold on. I don't even know what. I'm gonna just see who the young men that are on pro wrestling, on a pro wrestling cage match. Hopefully I'll find them. I don't know who the young men that are, so we're just gonna have to hope a cage match. We're gonna have to hope and pray cage match gives me the names. Hopefully they have a cage match at this point. Mm-hmm. Oh, perfect. They even give me the full card. I love that. Okay. Well, I know who's about to come out next. Good to know. I'm gonna have to call. I think I know who Akali is. So there we go. Well, this is who's coming out next. I fucked it up. Scroll ticker. Thank you. That's who we got next. And considering I actually got them, I'm gonna do the smart thing and make sure I have the individuals' names and the upcoming tag match as well. Because to me, that makes a lot of goddamn sense. So I'm gonna do that. Give me un moment, folks. There we go. All right, so I have that in there for when it's time for the tag match. And I'll know who is who at least on one team. And then I'll have to make it up as I go with the other team. So, luckily, I think I can figure that out by going to his X. Okay, here comes Alpha Zoe, who looks like a big, beefy ass boy. X, Adrian Quest. BTK apparently is injured for their team, Young Men Dead, so wish him a speedy recovery. Let's see here. No idea what he's supposed to look like. I think that's him. And then this is this guy. I just have to... Oh, he's a New England Patriots fan. So I already know Ricky Gee. So this will be for the later tag match. I just have to make sure that I know who's who. They do look like twins for some reason. I don't think they are, but they look like them. So that'll be for the next tag match, just for my own sake. Cool. That's all good. I just got to make sure that I have those just so that way I know who's who. All right, so we're underway here with the six-man action. Nice arm drag here. Somebody really likes Benoit. And I believe that would be I'm not sure who the team is on the other team. Probably do that, actually. Because then I'll actually know who's who. I'm just gonna do that. Might as well. I actually have the card fully up here. And it doesn't give me spoilers or anything. No, none of them actually, except for Alpha Zoe. Alpha Zoe has his own. None of the others have cage match link. Okay. Well. Oh well. All right. Well. It is what it is. Nice arm drag here by a member from the other team here. Irish whip into a elbow strike. Nice roll through here. You could tell these kids are super green. You could tell just a bit. Good suplex, though. I feel like he got way too high of a bridge there. He's not supposed to bridge on a stalling, but nonetheless, there's one. And a kick out here by one of the members of the opposing team. I'm not sure if that's... There's people in blue tights. Blue and gold tights. And blue and black tights. And then there's one person in gold tights. So this is Jason Xavier. I believe he's taking on Jason Xavier just getting drop kicked to shit here by I think that's Alpha Zoe. Could be wrong. I don't know who's who. I'm gonna be real. That's gonna be the issue of doing these tag matches. I really am unfamiliar. Here comes Alpha Zoe, though. You can't forget this guy. Hello, Alpha Zoe. And yeah, I believe Jason Xavier just tagged out here too. Yeah, Romero is in the ring, I believe, with Alpha Zoe. Back elbow strike to Romero. Another one. Alpha Zoe in full control. He is the beefiest boy in this matchup. Nice kitchen sink. Very well done there by Zoe. Ooh, good leg sweep. Makes him face plant onto his face. Good suplex. Very nice suplex. I see. That's how you do a suplex. Alpha Zoe knows what he's doing there. Now a tag here to tag into the other two men of Half Men Dead. Looks like we're going to go for a double team maneuver here for Young Men Dead. Irish whip, good drop Kiku. Standard, typical mixed diversion type offense. Irish whip now attempted by one half of Young Men Dead. I believe that's Akali getting attacked here, just getting brutalized after that little dirty tactic there by the opposing team. I believe that was Louie. Now Romero is in Romero's in firm control because of that. A little tag team action here from the other tag team in the matchup, I believe. This is that's Jason Xavier. Okay, a little people's elbow. That's Maury. Okay. Okay, so Jason, I don't know which one's Jason Xavier, which one's Carmelo Romero, but I know that tag team. Oh, here comes Louie though. Oh no, that is Xavier. Okay, so the gold is Xavier. I think Carmelo Romero is the big beefy boy, and then the other big beefy boy is Louie. Nice elbow strike though by Jason Xavier, very well executed into a cover, and only gets a 2 count on Michael Maury. Knee strike right to the small of the back there. Nice knuckle sandwich. Knuckle sandwich. Very well done there. Good punch by Jason Xavier. Maury getting dissected here in the corner. Snap nair. Sets up for a big boot. Just drops him right to the canvas. Now taunting. He is taunting. And look at this. We do have Xavier. We do have Romero and Louie actually helping out Xavier with a bit of dirty tactics there. Louie and Romero, a.k.a. I really like Benoit. Can you tell from our tights? Or I really liked Benoit. I feel like liked probably be more accurate. Oh, look at this, though. Maury trying to go for a tag in to Akali, but gets a vicious spine buster. Brilliantly executed there. Only gets a 2 count, though, does Xavier. And you can tell Alpha Zoe was ready to break it up if he needed to. And now this time, looks like we got a bit of dissension here between this 6-man team. As Romero tags himself back in, Louie's there talking trash as well. Oh, that's Louie. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. All right, well, that's Louie now. Now I know that the gold short Benoit tights are Louie. So that is Louie. And the other one that's on the apron is Romero. Got it. Now I know who everybody is. It only took me 20 years to figure it out. Nice up kick, though. And now a tag into Alpha Zo. Not even a tag into his partner, Akali. A tag into Alpha Zo. Dodging the lariat. Hell of a leg kick. Oh, my God. Pump kick. Yeah, this guy's... I like Alpha Zo already. We need to see more Alpha Zo. What an Ushigoroshi. Great Ushigoroshi by Alpha Zo. Alpha Zo kind of did an attitude adjustment into the Ushi. Right over the knee. And now here comes Louie. Gets belly to belly here by Akali. And a nice calf kick takes out Carmelo Romero. And a hell of a brutal lariat. This might be all she wrote, dude. Yeah, that was all she wrote there. That was all she wrote. Great combination offense. As Alpha Zo and Young Men Dead pick up the win. Alpha Zo honestly impressed me the most out of anybody in this matchup. We need to see more of him. Not just in West Coast Pro, but anybody. GCW, DPW, if they come back next year. Fuck me, man. Anybody. Legitimately, I would love to see Alpha Zo in any independent right now. Honestly, Alpha Zo and LeBron Cozone, please. In any of these shows. And you got my money. Alpha Zo and fucking Calvin Tankman. Make that happen. Alpha Zo did a great job here. Alpha Zo versus Doug Malo, too. That could be a great matchup. Good match overall. Very impressed. Yeah, he's a meaty boy who's very educated on the feet, by the way. That's what makes Alpha Zo fucking scary. Like, legitimately, like that's what impressed me the most about him. Everybody else I could have taken or leaving, I'll be real. But Alpha Zo was the one I was impressed with, like, incredibly. So I would not mind seeing him more. Alpha Zo, I will be recommending to people because he really maximized his minutes in that ring tonight. Did they just chant time limit? They did. After one fall, they did the time limit. Okay. I see, guys. Yep, that's what we're doing. Yep, got it. First. These fucking Neanderthals, bro. I heard that. See, somebody's going into the restaurant. They're doing it. They're going to get food. Make me hungry. I'm a fat ass, though, so that's, to be expected. Women's contest. Women's action up next. Maya World showing up here. I have heard of Maya World. I've not actually seen Maya World wrestle, so this should be good. So we got Maya World versus Sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline. Let me guess what song she comes out to. I think I know, but let's just see. I'm gonna wait. Hang on. Let me take my headphones off. Why do I even have my fucking headphones on in the first place? What's the point? Let's hear. What we got? Yep. She comes out to fucking Sweet Caroline. God damn it. God damn it. Yep. Yeah, why not? Okay, so we got Maya World versus Sweet Caroline. I'm going to say she's definitely got the height advantage over Maya World. Her nickname is 2. So it's 2 Sweet Caroline. Okay. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Sweet Caroline. Yeah. Well, she's definitely a former cheerleader, just judging off of that. So I now know she's a cheerleader. And hey, Jays don't hate it. I'll tell you that right now. Bell rings underway. Maya World, Sweet Caroline. I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually intrigued with this match. We start off with a show of respect here between Maya World and Sweet Caroline. Chance for Caroline. Maya World gives a little handshake. I mean, or a little clap. Oh, a little fake out here. It's a little fake up on Maya World. Now is able to get a Greco-Roman knuckle lock in here. This is going to be interesting here to see which one has the strength advantage because while Sweet Caroline is a bit more in the thick department, I think the height advantage that Sweet Caroline does have definitely makes this an even one, but it looks like Maya World was able to win that. Ooh, good nice mat exchanges here. Yeah, Mahistra Cradle on top of that. Maya World has definitely definitely been doing this a few years. You can tell. She knew how to win that Greco-Roman knuckle lock like a pro there. That's for damn sure. Nice snap there with the armor still applied. She maintains wrist control. Rolls through. Is trying to really put pressure on that wrist. Nice roll through out of it. Ooh, good Hurricane Rana. Very nice there by Caroline. Ooh! Okay. Tried to hit a black mass there. Okay. All right. Caroline almost just took Maya World's goddamn head off with that. I think she got mad. She was trying to go for a figure four, a double leg takedown into a figure four, got countered. Able to get out of the corner. Nice elbow strike to Sweet Caroline in the corner. Trying to go for a German suplex there. Ooh, good springboard enziguri there. But I think it got countered with a high kick into the chest, and there's a spinning leg lariat, shades of Anna Jay. And now Sweet Caroline with, Jesus Christ, soccer ball tap. And one for the chest. So, and a nice double knee strike. Yeah, you can tell there's some influences there for Sweet Caroline's wrestling ability. Into a cover and a kick out at 2. Sweet Caroline definitely showing she's got a bit of a martial arts background as well as a cheerleading background. So definitely an athletic young lady, to say the least. Looked like Maya World was going to try to go for a full Nelson facebuster and then got countered. Caroline was actually trying to go for a double stomp. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yeah, that was... Oh, my God. What the fuck? What a high-angle German suplex by Maya World. Great extension, great bridge. Only got a 2 count, but that was still impressive to say the least. And now look at this. Maya World. Just going to leave her. Oh, now she's kicking her while Sweet Caroline is just draped over the middle and top rope here. Unable to really defend herself. Maya World. Another kick. That's 3 kicks in a row. What the hell is she trying to do now? Oh, she's just trying to toss her out of the ring, possibly. Maya World now. Jesus, she just chops the shit out of Sweet Caroline. Caroline don't look so sweet right now. Oh, Jesus, what a drop kick. She was hung up onto the ropes and then got drop kicked right into the chest. Maya World showing she is a pro at using the ropes to her advantage. Goes for that was a rookie mistake though. Yeah, there you go. Pull her away. Go for a lateral press. But a kick out there by Sweet Caroline. I think if she dragged her in the first place, she could have won. But, you know, every second counts in this industry. Maya World now. Going to go for another snap nair, possibly looking for her own soccer ball kick. A little payback from before. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ew. Right to the upper back. Oh, Sweet Caroline says, not today. Not today, sister. Oh, nice leg sweep on top of that. High kick, leg sweep, double stop to the gut. She was looking for that combination earlier. Sweet Caroline hit that perfectly that time. Swing and a miss there with the penalty kick. Nice roll through into a double stop there by Maya World, and she hit that even more perfect than Sweet Caroline did. Into a cover and a kick out of 2 that time. But look at that. Oh, she's trying to go for the crossface. Maya World goes for the crossface. Going to try to hook the other arm with her arms. Ooh, good roll through, though, by Sweet Caroline. Gets a 2 count. Was trying to turn that into a pinning predicament. That was a brilliant strategy there by Caroline. Dodges the lariat. Another head scissors. Ooh, got caught. Couldn't get the full head scissors and got countered into a backbreaker right over the knee. Loved the struggle for that one. That was really well done. Try to go for a senton. Caroline dodges out of the way of the senton. Caroline now. Nice high kick. She maintains wrist control. This is innovative. We saw the wrist control with the clotheslines. Now we're seeing wrist control with high kicks right to the chest. Now a leg kick. Middle kick. Rolling Solvat and an X Factor. Good combination offense from Caroline. Into a cover. There's 2. And a kick out by Maya World. So far, this is the match of the night by a mile. Like, I'm actually very impressed by both ladies here. So, for not knowing Sweet Caroline that much, but hearing a lot about Maya World, this has been a very good showcase for both ladies so far. Oh, wow. Look at this. Looks like Caroline was going to go to the top rope for some reason. Nice. Knee right to the gut while she's hung up on the top rope here. She was trying to go to the top rope for something. Maya World cuts it off at the pass. Uh-oh. Maya World now. Possibly looking for a suplex. A superplex from the top rope. Incoming, possibly. Sweet Caroline trying to punch her right in the gut to stop whatever maneuver she's trying here. Slips through. Ooh. And that's not good for Maya World. Now she's in the tree of woe position. And the martial arts background coming into play here for Sweet Caroline. Jesus. This could be bad here because we've seen her do the double knees here. Could she be looking for a meteor while Maya World is in the tree of woe? Ooh. Open palm strike, though. Ooh. One returned in kind by Sweet Caroline. This is not good. Oh, this is not good. Ooh, double stop. Double stop by Sweet Caroline while she was in the tree of woe into a cover. There's 2 and a kick out by Maya World. Hello, Charles. Good to see you. Not too bad. I got to tell you, this is a great match. This is a really good matchup. These ladies are doing great, actually. And now Caroline was going to try to go for it looked like she was going for a German suplex. But Maya World was able to push her into the corner. Oh, man. Again, those... Jesus, bro. Those educated feet really could... If she could go faster... Great pinning combination by Maya World, and that gets her the win. The high kick and spinning back kick. Here's the thing. This is where I think Maya World has more experience than Caroline. So Caroline was trying to go for kicks. She was way too slow with them. It's like she was hesitant to go full force with them, full speed, because she's not used to doing it in like a wrestling ring yet. The minute she can, man, I'm telling you, she's going to be one to watch out for. That's like the only criticism I have. Otherwise, this has been the best match by a country mile. Great match between both ladies. Maya World, Sweet Caroline showing respect after the bell. If Sweet Caroline was just a little bit faster, I think she could have won it. I really do. I think she easily could have won it. I mean, that match was really back and forth. I'm just going to skip here. I'm going to skip to 1:11:47. Because some of these are just like dead arrows that get set up for the next matchup here. All right, let's see what's next up on the docket here for Winter Wonderslam. Huh? Crazy K. All right, I don't think he was ever advertised. Oh, yeah, he was. No? Yeah, he definitely wasn't. Okay, yeah, let me write him down. Because there's actually a goddamn nameplate. I'm going to write this down. Okay. So let's do this. Crazy J-I. Dude, I need to get better at typing. Jiah Jewell versus who? Okay, I'm at 1:12:17 for anybody wanting to keep up to date with me on this. Jiah Jewell coming down to the ring, the Crazy Cajun. No idea who he is. But I'll tell you right now, he looks like a smack 2-pack of ass. Like, Jesus Christ, you can tell he's from the bayou. Apparently a part of the first class of the West Coast Pro Training Academy. He did the cane in ring. So that was different. All right, let's see who's next. Oh, wait a damn minute. He is on here. I'm sorry. I just didn't recognize him enough. So it's Jiah Jewell versus Alan Angels. Okay, here's Alan Angels. Well, Alan Angels has definitely been on a great renaissance run since leaving AEW. We know all about his his trials and tribulations since leaving the company, but also his successes more than failures. Damn sure, that's for sure. A part of the conglomeration and the collective of DPW, West Coast, and Prestige. He actually was the, I believe, the longest reigning Prestige World Champion. So this guy is definitely no stranger to gold. Actually, one of his infamous matches was defeating Evil Uno. That was some big shit. And now look at this. Trying to replace the sign, trying to sign. Alan Angels really likes to rip up signs, though. All right, so bell rings were underway. We got Jiah Jewell versus Alan Angels here. Apparently, Jiah Jewell has done a tour of Japan. Interesting. And now Alan Angels with a dirty break. That was anything but clean. Just pushing Jiah Jewell. I'll tell you, definitely in the height department, definitely gives Jiah Jewell the advantage, which means he's got good reach as far as getting to the ropes, especially in this small of a ring here. Nice hammerlock here by Angels. Angels, nice arm wringer. Jiah Jewell is in trouble as he gets crucifix pinned here. Definitely outmatched here. Holy palm strike from hell. He is toying with Jiah here. Yeah, he's trying to get him frustrated to go for haymakers. Got caught with a spinning solvat there. And Jiah Jewell just getting knife edge chopped right to the ropes. Irish whip. Tried to go for a lariat that time. Ooh, good springboard into an arm drag. Very nicely done there by Jiah Jewell. Tried to go for a fucking martial arts kick out of the schoolboy. Was not able to get it. Reverses the Irish whip. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, definitely innovative take here on the shoulder tackle here by Jiah Jewell. Yakuza kick brilliantly connects flush onto Alan Angels and a tornado DDT into a butterfly suplex. Brilliantly done. And only gets a 2 count, but still an impressive move nonetheless. Tornado butterfly suplex out of the corner. Very nicely done. And now here we go. Apparently one of his favorite moves in wrestling, the gator roll. He was looking for the gator roll. And Alan Angel says, no thanks, buddy. Time out. And now the people in the restaurant even booing Alan Angels here. You know, I got so many location ideas. I gotta talk to my local indies because I got some good ideas up here, and I want to try to do some. I love venues like this, and I have a couple ideas for venues for a wrestling show. I ain't going front. Nice snap that back there by Alan Angels when it looked like Jiah Jewell was going to try to come back into the ring, but got snapped back on the top rope. Alan Angels is no stranger to winning championships. He's been everywhere since leaving AEW. He's been at TNA. He's been at Prestige. He's been at GCW, Deadlock Pro Wrestling. Nice jackhammer suplex in the cover. Only gets 2 count. Very nicely done by Angels. Comes out of the Nightmare Factory Wrestling Academy. And since then has been getting a lot of work, showing that he's definitely a crown jewel here in wrestling. Hell of a striker as well. We were talking about strikes earlier. Can't think of a better striker than Alan Angels at this moment right now. I will say, though, Jiah Jewell is tough as nails. Knife edge chop to shit here. Another one. Oh, my God. Dude, he backhanded him. Jesus, he backhanded him. And I think that just pissed Alan Angels off because he just pimp slapped the shit out of him. That's exactly what happened. There's no other way to call that. Irish whip here by Alan Angels. Ooh, but brilliant counter there, keeping himself on the ropes. Oh, but Wow, yeah. See what I'm talking about? This martial arts background of Alan Angels is something you don't want to mess with. Into a fisherman buster and only gets a 2 count. That leg kick into the fisherman buster was lethal. Lethal. And now Angels is back in firm control here.
Angels tastes his own blood, and it's going to make Jiah Jewell pay for it. You better believe that. Angels is big mad right now. That fight here on Tuesday is very upset. Finally gets him so smart. Looks like he's into this match. Yeah, the game playing looks to be over for Angels, but Jiah still trying to find his way back into it and just put a shot right to the head of Jiah Jewell.
Just hammering down on Jiah Jewell. This is not good. It is not good if you are Jiah Jewell. Alan Angels is just putting on the punishment here. Again, there's not a lot of better strikers right now than Alan Angels, and who's able to chain them into wrestling maneuvers. Any kind of slam you could think of, Alan Angels can transition his strikes into. But you got to admit, the heart of Jiah Jewell tried to go for the spinning heel kick. Ooh, tried to go. Oh, got the enziguri off right to the top of the head. Right to the top of the head of Alan Angels. Finally got a lucky shot off. And that might be the momentum switch that Jiah Jewell needed. This is a very good match as well. Very well done between these boys. As Jiah Jewell now pulls himself up to the top rope. Lariato. Another lariato. Short range versions of the lariat. Into a nice back suplex. Perfectly executed, textbook. And now Jiah Jewell. There it is. The Gator Roll. The Gator Roll. Gator Roll. This does count as a submission. And now sets up for the double underhook. Power bomb. Brilliantly executed into a 2 count. Very good combination offense there by Jiah Jewell. The Gator Roll into the double underhook power bomb. And now look at this. Oh, what the hell? Is he looking for a burning hammer? No, gets countered. Don't know what he was going to go for there, but gets O'Connor rolled for his troubles. But able to kick out. Ooh, tried to go for a lariat. Got countered. Uh-oh, Angel's Wings attempted and gets back body dropped for his troubles. Both men countering each other's finishers. Uh-oh. Jiah Jewell gonna go for it. Oh! Torture rack into a slam there, into a cover, and damn near gets the win with a 2.99. I honestly thought he was going to go for burning hammer, but instead just goes for a torture rack into an Olympic slam. And now Jiah Jewell with a vicious forearm. He's definitely got Alan Angels on the ropes now. Jiah Jewell going to go for an Irish whip. Sends him into the other corner. Possibly looking for a running elbow strike. Gets countered by Alan Angels. Alan Angels, dragon suplex. And a half and half suplex that time. And a third half and half suplex, dropping him right on top of his head. Jiah Jewell now definitely not doing so well. I think Alan Angels should have gone for the pin if I was him. That's definitely something he should have done. Double underhook. Possibly looking for Angel's Wings. Jiah Jewell not allowing for the Angel's Wings to connect. Nice pump kick. Now it looks like he's going to try to go for it. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe a little twist and shout neck breaker for a Hangman from the ropes. Snap back there on top of the rope there. By Jiah Jewell. Oh, shit. Jiah Jewell looking for the first dive of the night here. Going to go for it. Suicide dive right into the front ramp. And that is all concrete, folks. There is nothing pretty about that. That's going to have Alan Angels hurting for a bit of a week. The Crazy Cajun in firm control here. Where is Alan Angels going now? Where is Alan Angels gone? Where has he gone? Oh, shit. He went around somewhere and now face first into the post. I don't think Jewell even saw where he was going. I think he was sneaking around from the crowd and now hits a spinning heel kick and now Angels wings. Yeah, this is done. Oh, Jesus. Just pile drives him into the Angels wings. You can count to 100. Yeah. Yeah, it is over. Oh, JT Thorne, I guess a rival here of Jiah Julz, was the one distracting him for Alan Angels to then take advantage and go to the go sneak across the crowd there. Well, now we got JT Thorne here in the ring, just kind of circling Jiah Jewell. Oh, no. And Jiah Jewell just got pile driven. Oh, no. Oh, no. JT Thorne now. Oh, he's going to hit him with his own gator roll. Now he's going to go for... Honestly, would have just gone for a brainbuster, but that's just me. You know, you tell me. JT Thorne, big angy. JT Thorne, very big angy. Goes to the back as Jiah Jewell is left in the middle of the ring. Crowd still gives him a, I would say standing ovation, but everybody's seated. But still an ovation. They like him. They do like him. So, let's see. What's next? Okay, another intermission. So we're going to skip past the intermission. There we go. Okay. While they go through the entrances for the next matchup, just going to get myself a drink real quick. Here's what's upcoming for the Simply Reliable Studios watch-along schedule, folks.
And now for a taste of things to come.
Oh, wrestling. God damn it. I would solo shot it, but what's the point of solo shotting? I just realized we had this on the graphic here for a bit. Let us go to collective. And then we'll go back and forth from there. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're going to do 2 graphics in one match. So we got Andrew Cass taking on Julz Rafael for the West Coast Pro World Championship. I say World Regional Championship, but you know my point. Let's do that. Cool. All the wrestling. Indeed. Indeed, Svet. Indeed. Indeed. By the way, happy holidays to everybody. Apparently, this dude, Andrew Cass, has won a trophy. Oh, this is the Golden State Championship. So this is the West Coast Pro Golden State Championship. So Julz Rafael taking on Andrew Cass for the West Coast Pro Championship. Don't know who either of these guys are. But hey. We will find out who this is. Why is the lights all dim now? That's my question. Because the lights are off. And it's very dark in here. The lighting is not fantastic right now. Excuse me. Pardon me. Wow. That was not pleasant. Shit happens. It is what it is. I did have dinner like right before I got on the air, so you know. It was a pretty beefy dinner, if I do say so myself. Final show of the year for West Coast Pro. And this is our first show calling for West Coast Pro proper. I think we did one other West Coast Pro show, but that was more of a kind of a joint effort between them and Prestige and Deadlock. So I think this is the first fully like West Coast show, like fully West Coast and whatnot. So ding, ding, ding. Bell rings underway. Golden State title on the line. Andrew Cass and Julz Rafael. Real quick, I'm just going to tell you guys the time code that I'm on because I skipped the intermission. I'm at 150.42. So anybody that wants to watch and keep up along here. Definitely looks like we got I don't think we got greenhorns. I'll tell you right now. We got some white boys here. Some skinny ass white boys. Andrew Cass and Julz Rafael. Now I will say, whatever you do, Andrew, whatever you do, since you have Cass, don't get in the way of your own Tron and point your finger up. Okay, because that could be bad, and you might be covering up the C in Cass. And if you're big Bill fans, you know why that's a bad idea. Anyway, I digress. Another looked like they were trying to go. Oh, he was trying to go for a fake out there. That was a very good fake out there by Jewell. I think that's Andrew Cass there, or no, that's Julz Rafael. No, that's Julz Rafael who just countered it. A great counter from an arm bar into a fireman's carry. Very nicely done. Good armor here by Julz Rafael. Ooh, okay. Arm wringer into a chin lock variation. And look at this, though. Good headlock takeover counter. Okay, here's some catch can that I can get behind. I'm liking this. Good single leg takedown. Ooh, good single leg takedown counter. Sometimes it's just the small things. When you could do shit like that, like do holds like that and transition from hold to hold, just subtle things like that. You know, you catch my attention. Good elbow strike, just keeping pressure on the leg is Julz Rafael as Cass screams in pain. And now a great gator roll through to get out of that. Tried to go for a German suplex, but lower center of gravity by Julz Rafael. So that leaves Cass to try to go for a headlock. That gets countered by Julz Rafael into his old headlock. Duck down, leapfrog. Ooh, was going to try to hopefully go for something else, but Julz stopped the momentum of the run. Nice roll through out of the corner. Springboard. Ooh, into a leg lariat. Very nicely done there by Andrew Cass. Super kick. Ooh, cartwheel German suplex attempt. That was very impressive if he could have hit that, but Julz Rafael sensed it coming, used his lower center of gravity again. Now elbow strikes into the corner. Back elbow strikes. Now the front forearm shots. Very nicely done. I'm already liking what I see out of these two, to be honest. As far as from a pure wrestling standpoint, this has been the best match as far as like hold for hold goes. Good hand strike. Now we're getting into some strong style. I believe Cass comes out of the LA New Japan dojo as well, by the way. So trains there quite a bit. And you could tell because that hurt my chest. That hurt my fucking chest. Ooh. Test your might. Mortal Kombat. Forearm shiver here by Julz Rafael. Irish whip. Andrew Cass. Nice shoulder tackle to counteract it. Nice shooting star. Brilliant shooting star. Good capitalization on a down opponent. He hit that perfectly from the standing position. And now an Irish whip. Forearm shot. Going to go for another Irish whip. And that time a knee strike right to the gut. Andrew Cass now possibly looking for another one. Oh, was going to go for another shoulder tackle. That time got countered. Nice avalanche splash into the corner by Julz Rafael. Good neck breaker. Textbook, classic, old school neck breaker. And now he's going to the apron, possibly looking for a helo over the top rope. Shout out Eddie Guerrero into a cover. There's one. There's two. And a kick out there by Andrew Cass. Good matchup here so far between these two. Clubbing shot to the back here by Julz Rafael as Andrew Cass. Now he's using his lower center of gravity to stop an attempt of a suplex or a brain buster. This time he reverses out of it by going behind him. Oh, good. Textbook backbreaker there by Julz Rafael. Was able to counteract whatever he was going to go for. Andrew Cass was looking like he was bouncing off the ropes to hit some sort of athletic maneuver and got countered into that backbreaker, completely stopping him in his tracks. Now he has got a chin lock, transitions that into a front face lock. Ooh, brilliant maneuvering out into the ropes there by Andrew Cass to drag him there, but now just getting punched into the gut there by Julz Rafael. Knife edge chop to follow up. Ooh, good leg, good extension of the leg to break up the wrist lock into a textbook drop kick. And he actually lands right on his back to hit the full version of that drop kick. Only gets a 2 count though. I'm liking this Andrew Cass guy. I'll tell you that right now. Andrew Cass has really impressed me. So has Julz Rafael. We got to see more of these boys here in the independent scene. Definitely names I'm going to write down going forward. If you're TNA or Ring of Honor, I'd look at these guys for potential call-ups if you ever go to these areas. I'll tell you that right now, because these guys would be great. Get some really good matches out of them. Nice snap there. Good knee strike right to the lower of the back, and great drop kick right to the top, right to the back of the head. Andrew Cass is showing out here and just did a seated position after that hellacious drop kick right to the chrome of Julz Rafael. Ooh, little stretch muffler action here now by Andrew Cass. A inverted stretch muffler here. Shades of Eddie Kingston to a degree. But look at this. Really brilliant ring awareness here by Julz Rafael. Immediately shimmies over with his knees since he was on his knees into this stretch muffler to try to go towards the ropes. He's got a leg reach advantage that help him get to that bottom rope. Now an Irish whip here by Cass. Nice kitchen sink there by Andrew Cass into a butterfly suplex. Textbook butterfly as well. Into a cover. And a kick out at one by Julz Rafael. Almost defiant. Not wanting to go down for a two. I think Cass is even taken aback by that a bit. Golden State champion a bit rattled after that one. Yeah, I came in here knowing nobody, and I left with a lot of people I was impressed with. So, I'll tell you, very glad I did this show. And we got a great title match out of it, too. Andrew Cass, Irish whip, gets countered by Rafael. Great backflip counter. A little Danielson action here. Oh, but a great cutoff. Great cutoff there by Julz Rafael. And now into his own comeback. You can tell these guys are a fan of CM Punk and Bryan Danielson. You know how I can tell? They took their comebacks. They took their comeback movesets. I immediately could tell. The clotheslines into the calf kick, the backflip, and he was going to go for the elbow strike. That's how you could tell. Oh, good stop of the lariat, and then hits him with a rising knee strike, just absolutely dropping Julz Rafael to the ground. Now going to go for a... Oh, he was going to go for a bulldog. Got countered with a blue thunder bomb. That was insane. That was an insane blue thunder bomb. And now look at this. Going to try to combo that into a possible brainbuster attempt. Oh, no, Falcon Arrow. Neither of these moves can get a pin cover. Can both of them get a cover? And the answer is no. But very good combination offense regardless here by Julz Rafael. Blue Thunder Bomb into the Falcon Arrow. Only gets a 2 count. And now both men reeling here. I think that rising knee strike from the corner earlier has definitely rocked Julz Rafael. He was going to try to go for a zigzag. Danger zone. Oh, what a super kick. Andrew Cass countered the danger zone, but got caught with a super kick instead. And now it looked like he was going to try to go for a leaping DDT. Got caught in a fireman's carry. And a detonation kick by Andrew Cass. Shades of TJP. And now he's going to set him up for a top rope maneuver here. Going all the way to the high rent district is Andrew Cass. What a 450 splash by Andrew Cass into a cover. There's 2, and it is over. What a match. Okay, these two impressed me the most. This has been the match of the night. Easy. These guys have a fucking great future in wrestling. Watch out for these two going forward. Andrew Cass, Julz Rafael, knew nothing about them going into the match. Want to see a hell of a lot more of them coming out of it. I got that with a few of these matches too. That Cajun guy came in. Alan Angels though. Alan Angels was about to ambush Andrew Cass. And Andrew Cass says, hey, look, if you want a shot at the title, you can have a shot at the title. You ain't going to try to ambush me, though. So it looks like we may have our next Golden Gate championship match. It may be Alan Angels versus Andrew Cass. And you know what? Sign me the fuck up, please. Absolutely for that one. Flyboy Andrew Cass. Hey, you know what? He had a hell of a 450. Certainly deserves the name Flyboy. Good fucking match. Really good match. Got a trophy and everything. Look at that. Honestly, I know Jersey is more East Coast based. I would love to see West Coast Pro Wrestling and Jersey Championship Wrestling do a bit of a West Coast, East Coast kind of deal. Man, we you know what? I'm going to book my own fantasy card. I'll book my own fantasy indie card. And I will give the idea to Brett Lauderdale and whoever wins West Coast Pro to make it happen. I even got the name for the show. Coast City Kingpins. That could be the name of the show. All right, West Coast Pro Tag Team Championships coming up next year. So we got the Crush Boys, Starboy Charlie and Titus Alexander versus Los Suavaquitos, Adrian Quest and Ricky Gee. No idea who that team is. I know all about the Crush Boys. Apparently, the Citos, I'll call them the Citos because that will be easier to call them that. So the Citos, they are the first ever West Coast Pro Tag Team Champions. So Ricky Gee and Adrian Quest, definitely no stranger to that, to those sets of championships. You can definitely tell they are. There's a lot of influence of Los Guerreros, possibly a little Rey Mysterio. I only noticed that because one of the Citos was doing a little Father, Son, Holy Spirit deal, which is a trademark of Rey Mysterio. Very much looks up to the Lord. Finally, we got some lights. At least we got a bit more light here in this building. And here comes the Crush Boys. Starboy Charlie and Titus Alexander. As much as I've heard great things about the tag team, I have not seen much of Titus Alexander. I think I've seen one match of his. I'm pretty sure. So good to see another match of these. I do remember the last time I called the West Coast Pro Show, the current tag team champions were Cowboy Way, which was Thomas Shire and one called Manders. I assume the Crush Boys are the ones who dethroned Cowboy Way, which is not an easy thing to do. So for Starboy Charlie and Titus Alexander to do that, you have to be a hell of a tag team to be able to pull that off. I mean, this is I got to tell you, man, every time I see Starboy Charlie, I'm super impressed. So I'll say this much. I don't know much about Titus Alexander, but if he and Charlie were able to beat guys like the one called Manders and Thomas Shire, you got to be tough as fucking nails. Should be interesting, man. I'm looking forward to this. Like, I'm a sucker for tag team wrestling, especially if it's good, and I do notice that these teams look like they're pretty good here. Sueva Citos is how I believe you pronounce them. But just because they are called the Citos for simplicity's sake, I'm going to call them the Citos on the banner. The Citos. There we go. Adrian Quest and Ricky Gee, thank God you have letters that are big enough for me to read so I can tell who's who. Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. Bro, Starboy Charlie is fucking built like a brick shit house for how athletic he is. And, don't sleep on Adrian Quest either, bro. These guys are studs. I'm actually kind of low-key hyped for this match. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I don't know why, but something tells me we're going to get something really great out of these four men. Great tag team match I think we're about to have here. Oh, wow, look at this. Adrian Quest and Ricky Gee trying to snatch the titles out of the referee's hand. Referee holds the championships up. Those are the prize on the line. Let's see who starts for who. I believe that's Adrian Quest going to start things off for the Citos. Starboy Charlie to start things off for the Crush Boys. Bell sounds, here we go. Match is underway. Let's see how these guys do. Oh, wow. A little trash talk here from Adrian Quest. Starboy Charlie is having none of it. Great leg sweep counter there. Nice roll through. Good leapfrog there by Starboy Charlie. Oh, here we go. Okay. Definitely some athleticism between the boys here. Good lariat counteracting. Ooh, Starboy Charlie able to backflip. Nice drop kicku to Adrian Quest. Got the wrist now, maintaining wrist control. Tag into his partner, Titus Alexander now in the ring for the Crush Boys. Going to go for a tag team offensive maneuver here on Adrian Quest. Double back elbow strike and a wishbone by the Crush Boys. Going to follow that up with a cartwheel double drop kick combination right to the head. Brilliant combination, and they're not even done. Oh, wait a minute. No taunting. Ricky Gee tries to run interference for more tag team offense to be hit by the Crush Boys. As a result, Ricky Gee, I believe, may have tagged in, so I believe he is now the legal man. Ricky Gee just gets back body dropped while Starboy Charlie was on the shoulders of Titus Alexander. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Titus Alexander. Ooh, good blind tag. Great blind tag. Good leg trip there. Into the double stomp right to the back there by Ricky Gee and Adrian Quest. A stomp right to the leg there. Quest just definitely did some huge damage to the ankle. And now stomping a mud hole in Titus Alexander. This might be the opening here that the Citos needed. Oh, yeah, they're going to focus on the body part here. This is brilliant tag team wrestling here. Full on weight with a leg drop onto the leg. They're going to keep targeting that ankle that they've done some damage on. Slamming that ankle right to the canvas. Tag into Adrian Quest now. Ricky Gee going to keep the offense going. Looks like we got some tag team offense here. Just a straight up gut shot by Adrian Quest. They are smashing that knee and stomping that knee. Sometimes it's not the most simple moves, it's the most effective moves here. Ooh. But good heel hook here by Adrian Quest, and an elbow strike right to the leg. Turns it into a leg lock kind of bar here. And now just dropping the knee over the ankle. Again, simple but effective mat wrestling here by Adrian Quest. And isolating him into the corner. This is textbook tag team wrestling here. Brilliantly executed strategy by the Citos here. Good knife edge chop, though. Open hand chop, rather, by Titus Alexander. What is Titus Alexander? Why is he trying to go for a tag? Yeah, that was his own damn fault. Chop block here by Adrian Quest into an ankle lock. Again, textbook offense here. Textbook. Very nicely done here. Titus Alexander crawls to the ropes, but now the referee distracted by Adrian Quest, so that leaves Ricky Gee to be able to hit a martial arts kick right to the ankle. That was vicious, doing more damage here to the leg of Titus Alexander. Tosses him back into the ring. Adrian Quest now. Going to follow it up by trying to pick up Titus Alexander. He can barely stand on his leg here with how much damage they've done here. Trying to hit forearm shivers. And a mashed potato right to the foot. Ooh, nice head scissors out of nowhere. That may have been a desperation counter here by Titus Alexander that may lead him to try to get Starboy Charlie tagged in. Ricky Gee tries to stop the tag. Says, hell no. Going to try to reach to the corner of Starboy Charlie. Titus Alexander could barely stand on his own leg here. There's Adrian Quest getting Starboy Charlie off the apron. And now the Citos going back to their strategy here. Isolate the corner. They're isolating the black half of the ring, not the blue half. The blue half is to Titus Alexander, Starboy Charlie. There is a bit of a divider here. Black and blue seems to be the colors of West Coast Pro. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, what a great dragon screw leg whip by Ricky Gee into that ankle. This is brilliant tag team offense here. Brilliant tag team offense. I think they did a hammer fist or they did a forearm shot, by the way, right to that leg while Adrian Quest was on the apron. Now Ricky Gee in firm control, distracting the referee. Now Charlie is trying to get into the ring. And now look at this. Just double teaming. Again, it's not the simple moves, it's the effective moves. That seems to be the strategy. Don't go flashy, just go effective. It's the most fundamental of offenses here by the Citos. I'm really enjoying this. And you know the minute that Starboy Charlie is going to come in, if he gets in, it's going to be a house of fire. Ooh, 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 boy. Oh, man, Ricky Gee. Or no, that's Adrian Quest just stomps the back of the fucking heel, bro. That's how you could snap an ankle in half. That's how you tear muscle ligaments. Titus Alexander is in desperate need of a tag here. He needs to get the Starboy Charlie. Ooh, wait a minute. Was going to try to go for a suplex. And now Adrian Quest and Ricky Gee going to try to go for a double suplex out of the corner here. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, wait a minute. With one good leg, Titus Alexander is able to hit a double suplex to both the Citos. And that might be the opening he desperately needed. And now gonna go for it. Hops over to Starboy Charlie. He's now in the ring. The Citos in trouble. There's a nice senton splash into both of them. Lariat to Ricky Gee. A back elbow to Adrian Quest. Another lariat. The Citos getting assaulted here by Charlie. Ricky Gee into Adrian Quest thanks to an Irish whip. The Denim Dragon charging in only gets an elbow straight to the face. Ooh. They tried to go for a double back elbow. Got caught with a double Pele kick, did the Citos. And now Starboy Charlie taking the straps of the overalls down. The Denim Dragon on full display. Uranagi slam into a corkscrew shooting star press into a cover. There's two and a kick out by Ricky Gee. Or no, that's Adrian Quest. He lost his headband. Sorry, that was how I was able to tell them apart. Ricky Gee is now on the near the apron. And now Adrian Quest trying to get some feeling back into his knee. Looks like we're going to try to go for a tag team offense here. Fireman's carry here by Titus Alexander turns that into a royal flush from the fireman's carry position into a Phoenix splash. Corkscrew splash by Starboy Charlie. Ricky Gee in for the save. Great tag team wrestling here. Titus Alexander tosses Ricky Gee to the outside. Looks like Titus Alexander and Starboy Charlie going to try to go for a tag team offense here. Double Irish whip. They were going to try to go for the side kick. Zuki got countered there by Adrian Quest. Back body drop to Titus. Now Starboy Charlie along with Gee and Titus. Ushi-Garoshi combination offense into a power bomb. That might be it. That might be it. Good tag team offense. Ooh, just barely did Titus Alexander come in for the save. Ricky Gee now going to try to go for a plancha to the outside. Titus Alexander counters on the outside. Tosses Ricky Gee face first into the post. That leaves Quest all alone here with Starboy Charlie. Trouble in Paradise. Brilliantly executed. Starboy Charlie now tags into Titus Alexander. Franchise re-entering the fray. Roll through, looking for Chaos Theory, German suplex. Got countered. Oh no, ankle lock. Ankle lock. Adrian Quest got the ankle lock applied into the injured ankle they've been working on all match. Center of the ring. Titus Alexander rolled through. Oh, what a knockout blow. What a knockout blow. Oh my God, Ricky Gee with a high kick. Allows Quest to go back into the ankle lock. That was so smooth. Oh, that was so smooth. Yeah, this is a lot of pain. If I'm Starboy Charlie, you got to get in there and try to break this up, bud. Referee is distracted enough at this point. Titus Alexander is desperately trying not to tap. He is trying to crawl to the ropes. If I'm Adrian Quest, he should have gone for the grapevine. If he had went for the grapevine, it could have been it. It could have been it here. We could have had new tag team champions. All you had to do was hit that grapevine. That was a rookie mistake. And now Titus Alexander on one good fucking leg at this point. Tried to go and push Adrian Quest into his corner. Oh, double forearm strike, double kick. The Citos in firm control. Ricky Gee now legal. Springboard. Oh, trying to go for a springboard. Plancha into springboard crossbody assisted. Here we go. The Crush Boys finally found an opening here. A springboard moonsault by Starboy Charlie. Damn near took the, nice rising knee strike, though, by Ricky Gee onto Titus Alexander. Springboard. Lethal injection. Perfectly done by Titus Alexander. Rising knee, Busaiku knee. This might be all. And it is over. Titus Alexander on one good leg with a Busaiku knee gets the win. And the Crush Boys retain the tag team titles. Yeah. As I expected. Match of the night. Easily. Match of the night. That was fucking great. More of the Citos. Absolutely more of the Citos. The Crush Boys. Got to see more Titus Alexander, bro. Oh, wait a minute. Hey! Oh, shit. Okay, there might be one more member of the Citos here. There's a 3-on-2 assault here. I don't even know who's assaulting him. Brett the Threat, I think is his name. Brett the Threat. What a name. Brett the Threat now with the Citos. Oh, no. He's going to try to... Oh, no. Somebody come out here and help Titus, dude. He was going to go for... Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Oh, there he is. Yeah, Alpha Zoe coming in here. Alpha Zoe helping out his boy there. Yeah, Brett ain't so much of a threat now when Alpha Zoe's in the ring. Says, hell no. Brett the Threat gets chased out of the ring by Alpha Zoe. Zoe's gonna kill you, Chance, here in the in this little arena here for West Coast Pro. Alpha Zoe helps out Titus Alexander. Starboy Charlie crawling to his own 2 feet here as Alpha Zoe raises the hands of the tag team champions. Successful defense here. Possible 6-man tag team match down the road for the next West Coast Pro show. Definitely 3 men in the ring that I want to see a lot more of. But the Citos, very good. Brett the Threats, jury's still out, but I'm looking forward to this 6-man tag match that they're building. If it's anything to go by this match, I mean, this could slap. So very nicely done by everyone involved. Good match. Very nicely done, guys. Good match. And I believe that leaves us with our main event. All right. We're going to go to the next matchup here. Oh, women's action here. Okay. Gypsy Mac. I swear. There it is. Okay, I thought we had that. So Gypsy Mac taking on Johnnie Robbie for the I don't know if this is a West Coast Pro Women's Championship match, but one of them definitely has a championship, and it is not Gypsy Mac. So I'm sorry, we actually had one more match up, and I did not have that loaded. It is what it is. So let's see what happens with these two women. This is our final women's contest of the evening. Johnnie Robbie is like, she's definitely different. Yeah, she's the West Coast Pro Wrestling Women's Champion. Star energy for sure. No, nothing of these two. I think I've heard Gypsy Mac's names a couple times, possibly. No, nothing of Johnnie Robbie. So, interesting. I will note, wearing Nike shoes, not even wrestling boots. She's wearing shoes. She's also wearing knee pads and straight up MMA gear. So Johnnie Robbie could be some. Could be some MMA training as far as Johnnie Robbie's offense is concerned. So Gypsy Mac, I believe this is for the title. I don't know why they don't have this for the title. Or maybe it's just a opportunity for said championship if she wins here, Gypsy Mac. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, so Gypsy Mac wants the championship. Referee is like, hell no. All right, so this is for the championship. We are, in fact, defending the title here. This is a title match, despite the championship graphic not even anywhere here. But this is for the West Coast Pro Women's Championship. Johnnie Robbie, the champion. Gypsy Mac, the challenger. Bell rings, we're underway. Here we go. Semi-main event here. Oh, yeah, there's definitely some MMA training. You can tell immediately with Johnnie Robbie, just for stance alone. She definitely goes to the combat gyms. But Gypsy Mac definitely showing she's got the strength advantage. Gypsy Mac is not going down without a fight, though. Gypsy Mac pushes her into the corner. Pushes the face of Johnnie Robbie. A little bit of disrespect here by Gypsy Mac. Ooh, was going to try to go for a straight-up shot here. And there's that wrestling ability here. Definitely a amateur wrestling background here for Johnnie Robbie. That was a straight-up wrestling takedown. Oh, was able to break that, though. Try to go for a German suplexes Mac. Robbie goes behind, tries to go for her own German, gets countered. The strength of Gypsy Mac on display. But Johnnie Robbie tries to go for the German one more time. Both women going for a German suplex. Waist control. Keeps switching between the two women. Nice headlock. Ooh, stomping right to the back of the leg, though. Back of the knee is Gypsy Mac to get a headlock on. Very tight grip of the headlock. Bounces her off the ropes. Johnnie Robbie now trying to go for a arm dragu. Gets all of it. Another arm drag. Ooh, was going to go for a third one. Gypsy Mac saw it coming. Nice head scissors, though, by Johnnie Robbie. Changes strategy midway through. Now the challenger, reeling in the corner. Johnnie Robbie with some strikes in the corner. Nice suplex. And now into a cover there. Only a 1 count here for the champion, Johnnie Robbie. Gypsy Mac kicks out at 2. Schoolboy, or schoolgirl in this case, only gets a 2 count. Another schoolboy. 2 count. Both women now almost at a standstill for a second, but a crucifix pin Great roll through out of the pin attempt there by Johnny Robbie, and another backslide there by Johnny Robbie on a Gypsy Mac. Irish whip into the corner. Goes Gypsy Mac. Dodges the charging attack. Ooh, sunset flip. Only gets a 2 count there, and we are at a stalemate here. Both women evenly matched. Charging with a elbow strike here. Roll through. Gypsy Mac now. Ooh. Oh man, head right off the middle rope there, and just sits on her. Yep, she sits on her while she was hanging over the middle rope. That's what happened. Using what God gave her in a sense as a weapon. Tried to go for a running boot wash. Ooh, wait a damn minute. Notice she was what a pin! Little leg lock into the float over for a pin there. Very nice. Bounces off the ropes. Does Maya World into a Vader bomb. Or not Maya World. Gypsy Mac into a Vader bomb. Only gets a 2 count though. Boot right to the chest. Chokes Johnny Robbie in the corner. Gypsy Mac is in firm control of the champion. Johnny Robbie here. Clubbing shot right to the back. Now choking Johnny Robbie on the ropes here. Going to go for a charging attack. Just Genozo slaps Johnny Robbie in the back of the head. I see. Okay. I see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, she was choking her with an elbow pad. That's different. Oh, she's choking her with the other elbow pad. Okay, she uses her elbow pad as weapons, does Gypsy Mac. That's different. Johnny Robbie trying to get some oxygen back in her body after that. Can't necessarily say I blame her after that. I mean, I don't think I've ever been choked with an elbow pad. My backyard days, but shit, should have taken something from her. Sure. Definitely original. You got to say that. Nice snap nair there, though, by Johnny Robbie. Oh, what a spinning heel kick. Right, a boot right to the mush. Boot right to the mush of Johnny Robbie. That might be all she wrote here. Oh, 2.5 here for Gypsy Mac for the Women's Championship here, West Coast Pro. Now just trying to taunt Johnny Robbie here, the champion. And now a noogie. Okay, just a little noogie. I did it all for the noogie. The noogie. Now Irish whip here by Gypsy Mac. Nice shoulder tackle. Drops Johnny Robbie. Follows that up with a perfect suplex. Standard suplex variant there into a cover. There's 2 and a kick out by Johnny Robbie. Had good coverage on the shoulders that time. She hooked the outside leg as well. That was just all heart by the champion. Now has a bow and arrow submission here. Knee right to the upper back as she wrenches on the arms. Johnny Robbie, best way she could get out of this is if she rolls out onto her knees, and she does so. Got onto one knee. Shoulder strike or gut shots with elbow strikes. Back elbow now by Johnny Robbie. Another back elbow right to the jaw. Was going to try to go for a lariat. Got countered. Uh-oh. Glance slam. Ooh, good counter, though. Nice roll through into a schoolgirl roll up. Only gets a 2 count. Very nicely done. Ooh, was going to try to go for a Insegiri. Got countered into a German suplex out of the ropes by Gypsy Mac. Very nicely done. Gypsy back now. Going to go for the Gland Slam one more time. Trying to get a full grip on the arms. Ooh, soda twist there by Johnny Robbie. Soda twist connects. I was gonna say maybe go for a pin, but then she wouldn't have gotten great coverage. So maybe the best thing to do is just try to get some breathing room here. And I think that's what that soda twist accomplished. Now trying to pull Gypsy Mac in here. Ooh! Try to go for a big boot, a arm wringer big boot, and a backstabber there by Gypsy Mac. And it would cover on Johnnie. Robbie! 2.9. Johnnie Robbie just barely gets the shoulder up. That was a very close near fall for Gypsy Mac. She could have been the champion there. I believe she did have the arms. I believe she had the arms trapped as well, by the way. So she hit that. And now it looks like Gypsy Mac going to go to the top rope here. Try to go for a frog splash. Johnnie Robbie counters, rolls through, double knees right to the back of the head. Meteor to the back of the head. That might be the KO shot. And Johnnie Robbie successfully defends the women's championship here at West Coast Pro. Johnnie Robbie impressed me. Gypsy Mac impressed me as well. Very good match as well. Not the best match. Still would like to see more of these women. Pretty good match, though. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And now I believe we're on the main event. Johnnie Robbie with a very nice finish, by the way. Good finish. Good wrestling. Good wrestling on this show. And now it brings us to the main event. We're going to skip right to that. I'm at 241.28 for those who want to know. Oh, fuck. Well, I fucked up. I was supposed to remember. Oosp. Subscribe to Rages of Wrestling. Daddy for Wrestling. Do that since we just saw a women's match. Jeff Beecham Network as well. And last but not least, SRS on Twitter. Sorry, guys. This is what happens when you're solo commentating and you don't have somebody else to take up some of the deal. Ooh, Timothy Thatcher. He is wearing a full-blooded Italian shirt. So are you telling me we have Nick Camarado? We have Nick Camarado who would take the place of Big Guido, right? We have Ray Jazz and Zach Clayton, and now we have Timothy Thatcher playing the role of We have Timothy Thatcher playing the role of what's his name? Why am I blanking on his name? From the FBI, Tracy Smothers. Is that what we're doing here? Literally wearing an FBI shirt. What the fuck? I guess he's part of that gym too now. Fair enough. Fair enough. Then again, maybe he was just doing that to make fun of the West Coast Pro champion, Vinnie Massaro. But then again, I don't know. Brother looks like Mario. What the fuck? He's the world champion? Okay. He defeated Kevin Blackwood, though. Hold on. That's an eyebrow raiser. Kevin Blackwood's no fucking slouch in that ring, I'll tell you. Called a few of his Bloodsport matches. I think think I called a regular match of his too. He's a really good talent, actually, Kevin Blackwood. Somebody literally came out of the bathroom. He's like, hey, yo, what's up, bud? That's funny as shit. I mean, you can tell he's a fan favorite here at West Coast Pro. I mean, everybody's fist bumping the Italian boy, Vinnie Marcio. Or Massaro, excuse me. Vinnie Massaro. I wonder. Is that who I think it is? Is he the brother of Ashley? Rest in peace. I'm all Vinnie. Oh no. No, it's just same last name. All right, here we go. We're about to have the championship announcement. I was just curious, is all. But, so we got Timothy Thatcher taking on Vinnie Massaro. On this, the day of the West Coast Pro Wrestling Show. He is the West Coast Pro Champion. Vinnie Massaro ready to go. Fans doing this as a sign of respect, though. Vinnie Massaro rocking the singlet. Timothy Thatcher wrestling in the old school Terry Funk pants. I think that now looking at it, I think Timothy Thatcher was only doing that to play mind games with Vinnie Massaro. So that's what that was. He was wearing the FBI shirt to play mind games. I will tell you, though, Vinnie Massaro, definitely a big boy. Definitely a big man. You big man. Big boy. Vinnie Massaro, the champion, the challenger, Timothy Thatcher. Bell rings, and here we go. I guess they've had matches before. This is the first one I'm calling, so I guess there's a series of these that I got to catch up on. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie between both men, both trying to fake each other out, I think, with variation of the Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Thatcher tries to go for an armbar, gets countered here by Vinnie Massaro. Vinny's going to be careful against a technician, the likes of Timothy Thatcher, part of the WWE ID program. He is no slouch in that ring. We've seen him go toe-to-toe with some of the best in pro wrestling. Former tag team champion in this region with Drew Gulak as well. So he is no stranger to championship gold here in the West Coast, at the very least. He's going to try to go for a leg trip to drag Vinny down. Vinny is now trying to go for a double leg takedown. Was successful with it. Vinnie Massaro now showing that he's got the mat chops as well. I don't know how, compared to Timothy Thatcher, how good he is, but Thatcher now has a cravat hold in. This is what I'm talking about. You do not want to try to go hold for hold with the likes of a veteran like Timothy Thatcher, who knows all the trades, has been all over the world learning this kind of style. Vinnie Massaro trying to trip the leg up. I'm noticing trying to get out of that, maybe turning into a Russian leg sweep. Definitely was attempted there. Instead, opts to go for a rope break. In a pure championship match, that would cost you a rope break. Here, it is all legal, however many rope breaks you want. And look at that. Look at that stare. Yeah, look at that. You could tell that Vinnie Massaro was trying to go for an opening, trying to go for another double leg, and Thatcher saw that immediately coming. He's like, not today. Not today. It's funny. The restaurant's closed right behind them. Ooh, look at that. Now Thatcher trying to go for an armbar. Go for a cross arm breaker. Instead, Vinnie Massaro now able to use his weight to his advantage to try and stop him from doing that. Keeps a front face lock on to Timothy Thatcher. Good luck, man. This guy can stretch you out multiple different ways. Now has a kind of a stretch muffler chin lock on. Thatcher keeping that going as Vinnie Massaro stays on his knees. Probably the smartest thing he can do right now. Bounces off the ropey. Try to force a break. Oh, and just decides to club him right to the back to keep him there. Nice headlock takeover. And again, Thatcher knows how to fight dirty from these positions, so you do not want to keep in the clutches of Thatcher. Oh, look at this, though. Look at this. He's trying to punch him. He's trying to, yeah, see, come on. You're going to need to do a lot more than that, Massaro, than do a little bit of sissy punches while you're on the ground. And the problem is when you're trying to do this or try to club him in the chin, you don't have really good leverage because you're down on your back. There's not a lot of strength there. Into a cover. Left shoulder pops up, only a 1 count. And again, look at that. He wanted to pin him just so he could try to trap his arm in the cross arm breaker. Thatcher is a tactician of tacticians. Think of people like Nigel McGuinness and Danielson and, people like that, even before their time. You think of Johnny Saint. You think of Robbie Brookside. Timothy Thatcher's right up there with those names as far as the catches cats can style, and immediately goes to the outside of the ring. This is just a mat clinic here. This is an exhibition. If anything, this is more of an exhibition here for Timothy Thatcher. Not even barely even breaking a sweat at this point. And now it goes back into the ring. Here we go. He used all of that 10 count, too, to try to catch a breather here against Vinnie Massaro. This is what makes Thatcher such a smart wrestler. He is trying to regain any breath he did lost, even if it wasn't much, so that way he doesn't wear himself out as the match progresses on. That's what makes him a championship caliber wrestler here. Vinnie Massaro finally has the upper hand, at the very least in the strength department. I mean, he is very much a big boy, but the problem is Thatcher is rough and tough. And look at this. A shoulder claw, a nerve hold, and now he has he has fish hooked the mouth there. Vinnie Massaro with a gut shot, and then just pays for the gut shot with a hell of a elbow strike. And now Thatcher just smashing his knee right into the side of the gut of Vinnie Massaro. Keeps trying to go for pin covers to wear out the energy of Massaro. Very, very smart move by Thatcher. You'll notice the way he actually has a bridging headlock here, right over the nose. He keeps that bridging headlock. He's trying to incapacitate the breathing of Massaro, try to make it harder for him to get up. Oh, man, what a European uppercut. And you could hear the sound of that one. Ooh, could you hear the sound of that one? Knife edge chop now by Vinnie Massaro. Vinnie Massaro is like so outmatched, but you got to admire the heart. Yeah, you could tell he is hurting. Timothy Thatcher is like, that tickled. You know? I mean, the heart of Vinnie Massaro is definitely not in question. I feel like he might be outmatched here. Typically speaking, anyway. Another collar and elbow tie-up. Brutal shot here, and now we're striking here. And you do not want to strike with you don't want to strike with Thatcher, although Vinnie Massaro, I think, has too much pride in him. He's going to go for his own uppercuts here. He is brutalizing him with these uppercuts. I'll give him that. He may outstrike Thatcher. Maybe he's got to keep doing that just to try and strike down Thatcher to bring him down. Dodges a lariat attempt there. Ooh, nice drop kick by Vinnie Massaro. Single leg drop kick by the big man, and that sends Thatcher to the outside. I think he got knocked a little bit loopy there that time. If I'm Thatcher, yeah, do what you did before and try to regain your composure on the outside here. And if I'm Massaro, you don't give him that opportunity, and that's not what he's giving him this time. He is immediately going after him this time. Knife edge chop now on the outside of the ring. And now Thatcher is pushed up against the wall here, quite literally, on the outside of the ring. Another knife edge chop. Thatcher is like really not. I mean, he's doing well enough to where he could still fight back. He's still on his vertical base, but yeah, I think Thatcher, that may have just pissed off Thatcher. And keep in mind, there's still a lot of ringside props here, including that air hockey table. They could use as a weapon if they really wanted to. Forearm shiver by Timothy Thatcher. And a knife edge chop yet again by Vinnie Massaro. The West Coast Pro Champion got the challenger railing finally after it was a one-sided matchup for a while. This is what I was talking about. Definitely use the heavy hands that God gave you. And Vinnie Massaro is finally doing just that. He is trying to wear down Timothy Thatcher on the outside. Another knife edge chop. Thatcher is not doing good right now. If I'm Vinnie Massaro, though, I mean, he would still retain the title on countout, but I would try to go back into the ring if you want to do it honorably. Another uppercut by Massaro. Gonna do another knife edge chop. Oh, got caught. Went to the well one too many times, and now he's gonna get his arm smashed into the post. And this is the opening that Thatcher was looking for. Hammerlock and shoulder first. He goes into the post. And that is a square post, folks. That is a brutal post to be put shoulder first in. And now going to use the apron, driving his shoulder, trying to drive it out of socket, is Timothy Thatcher. It is now a big, bright bullseye on the arm of Vinnie Massaro. And now just stomping on the forearm is Vinnie Massaro. He's got the full advantage here as Vinnie Massaro tries to kick to the lower spine, and Thatcher, having none of it, now has a joint manipulation. Oh, he just jams the fingers into the canvas while joint manipulating them. That's not good. Real quick, guys, I'm going to do the plugs real quick as we're on the air. Go check out Rage Wrestling on YouTube. Walter.cruz.940 on Instagram. Walter Alex Cruz on X and Blue Sky. Go check him out there. Go check out our Canadian friend, Batty for Wrestling on youtube.com/@BattyForWrestling. as we have Vinnie Marcellia, listen to me, Timothy Thatcher. Sorry, I get my Vinnies mixed up. Just smashing knees right to the body here. X.com/ShadowBatAsh on Twitter to check her out in the spaces. If you guys like what you're hearing so far, you can follow me on YouTube, X, and Instagram at JHebert95, and on Facebook, James Hebert. Hebert, do you read crew? Dumb things on the internet. I'm still promoting the documentary, but we may be re-releasing everything, so I'm going to hold off on that for now. Check out the Renegade JJ Williams on Instagram, Cassidy 18 Studios on YouTube, ROW JJ Williams on X, and Cassidy 18 Studio for spaces on the X. Check out A Simple Man's Brand, Noah Foster, and Foster1916, primarily on YouTube and X for all things wrestling. Shout out to the entire ATW crew. And last but certainly not least, follow Jeff Meacham on youtube.com/@Jeff Meacham and Jeff Meacham on Facebook, as well as _Jeff Meacham on X and Instagram. Jeff Meacham Network relaunches January 5th. Oh, brutal arm snap back there. Hello, Tiffany Nieves, indeed. Brutal arm snap back by Thatcher. And now Timothy Thatcher trying to maintain an arm bar here, trying to wrench the arm out of socket onto Vinnie Massaro. Ooh, just really bending that wrist back. Ooh, that's not fun. Ooh, that's not fun. Yep, there's Safet with the classics. Yes, Safet. Yes, we know. We are aware. We are aware. And Natalia Markova. Where's the love for Natalia? Come on now. Vinnie Massaro after the onslaught on the arm, trying to shoulder barge Timothy Thatcher. Definitely showing he's got the heart of a champion. And whatever he's lacking in skill, headbutt now by Vinnie Massaro onto Timothy Thatcher. Thatcher now trying to maintain an arm lock here, possibly looking for a Cobra Clutch leg sweep. And Massaro counters it. Oh, no, there's the stomp on the back of the knee. Yeah, there you go. And now fish hooking the mouth. Going to utilize all that 5 count. Oh, just smashing the bridge on the nose of Vinnie Massaro. Trying to impair the breathing is Timothy Thatcher. Thank you. And now, Timothy Thatcher still maintaining pressure. I will say, as far as skill goes, Thatcher has this by like 75%. The heart, this is all heart by Vinnie to be able to withstand the onslaught, really. Because, like most, I mean, you can tell he's a tough SOB. A tough son of a bitch. Vinnie Massaro with an Irish whip. Elbow strike there, or a boot up there by Timothy Thatcher. Oh, tried to go for a lariat. Got caught with an exploder suplex, and that may be the opening the champion needs to retaliate. Vinnie Massaro now trying to get his feelings back into his arm. Timothy Thatcher definitely was dunked on his head. He's trying to get back some of the cobwebs there. And now Vinnie Massaro coming back to life. I think that may have pissed Thatcher off, though. Oh, lariat in the corner, though. He was able to crush all of his body weight into Thatcher. Vicious uppercut with the weak arm. Possibly trying to get it back into socket. Another knife edge chop. Brilliantly done there by Vinnie Massaro. What the hell are you trying to do grappling him, dude? Oh, shit. He's going to suplex him into the corner. Oh, twist the suplex. Little Kevin Owens style suplex there by Vinnie Massaro. And there's a elbow drop after a little Italian thing. And only gets a 2 count for the trouble. Sometimes, again, I talked about it in the matches previous, the tag match particularly. It's not the most flashy moves that get the job done. Sometimes it's the most effective. And now Vinnie Massaro going to try to go for, it looked like he was trying to go for a Citos suplex. Thatcher immediately saw it coming. This is why you don't want to grapple too much with a guy like Thatcher, because he knows how to counteract these moves better than a lot of other people would. He is a long-time veteran here in the West Coast region. Oh, this time he was able to counteract it. Ooh, Blue Thunder Bomb. But only gets 2, and of course the Blue Thunder Bomb does not get the win. Sorry, Noah. Not. Elbow strike. Possibly coming here for Timothy Thatcher. Ooh, discus elbow attempt and headbutt right to the lariat arm. Brilliant counter there. And there's the Fujiwara armbar onto the injured shoulder. This might be all she wrote here. Unless Vinnie can find the heart to get to the bottom rope here. By the way, part of the plugs I forgot to mention. Rangers of Wrestling too. Go check out Rangers of Wrestling on the YouTube. And check out the Wrestle Collective on the YouTube. Run those numbers up to past 300 views on the award show. And Dubsy Worldwide on the X. Go check them out. I think the damage has been done. Vinnie Massaro was able to get to the bottom rope somehow. I don't know how. Like, again, this has been such an outclassed matchup here. Vinnie Massaro definitely outskilled, I think. Knife edge chop, though, by Massaro. Definitely rocks. He's definitely got the heavy hands for sure. Massaro definitely showing what he's all about here as he just gets smashed right in the face with an open palm strike. How is Massaro even standing after that? Basically got a power slap match now. Oh, here we go. Uppercut, and he's not going down. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. He is running into them. He's not backing down. Forearm shot, knife edge chop, forearm shot, knife edge chop. Here we go. Vinnie Massaro showing he can strike with the best of them. May have knocked Thatcher loopy here. Ooh. Open palm strike actually brings Thatcher down to the canvas. Turn into a damn fight. Never mind a wrestling match. Going for the discus lariat. Got countered. Trying to go for the Fujiwara armbar. Brilliant counter, though, by Vinnie Massaro. Keeping the wrist grapevine. Oh, man. Cross arm breaker, though. Man, Vinnie Massaro used his body weight to his advantage there. But look at this, though. Vinnie Massaro doing everything he can to avoid it. Ooh. Just slapping the shit out of Thatcher. Okay, here we go. Now we're picking up some steam here. Trying to go for a body scissors, possibly looking for a sleeper hold attempt, I think, is Massaro. And he might have it. Oh, shit, he has it. All he has to do is grapevine that arm, and he may have him. Oh, wait a minute. Thatcher says no way. Was able to roll through onto his knees to get out of that submission, and now he's going to, oh, no. Ooh, joint manipulation to the fingies. That's not good. Ow. And an uppercut to the arm, and an uppercut right to the jaw. This time he reels Massaro into the corner. And now Thatcher going to go off the ropes. Uh-oh, discus elbow! Discus elbow hits! Vinnie Massaro may have this one here into a cover! It's over! That knockout shot was enough for Vinnie Massaro to win the matchup. That kid was all heart. He's not really a kid, but you got my point. And that is ball game for the champion, Vinnie Massaro. Yes, she is. You kidding? Damn good match. towards the end. Towards the end, it was pretty good. It wasn't the best match of the night. I'd probably give it to that tag match, if not the Golden Gate Championship match. Still a pretty damn good night of wrestling, gotta say. As Vinnie Massaro celebrates with the West Coast Pro Championship, Timothy Thatcher with the loss. Vinnie Massaro showed he is all heart. Vinnie Massaro with a successful championship defense. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the holiday coverage here at the Simply Reliable Studios. I do believe we have 2 more shows coming up this week. They are Dynamite on 34th Street, AEW's holiday show, and Christmas Collision, the wrap-ups of the Continental Classic will be taking place on there. So if you have not been spoiled yet, I hope you haven't, check those watch-alongs out. That will complete the complete coverage of the Continental Classic done by Walter and Noah. Go check them out coming up this week on Christmas Day, or Christmas Eve day, or Christmas Eve night, excuse me, and possibly Christmas Day as well, Christmas night. So go check that out. Saturday, Christmas Collision, and tomorrow, Dynamite on 34th on Christmas Eve. Vinnie Massaro makes his way to the back. Happy holidays to everybody here from the SRS. Very good show by West Coast Pro Wrestling to wrap up our independent watch-along coverage of things for the holiday season. Thank you so very much for watching, and we will catch you guys next time. Take care, everybody.